Holly Hobbies. If you're here, let me know in the chat and we're going to get started. Hi, Laura and Jean and Lori. Welcome, friends. How's everyone doing today? Hello, Courtney from Washington State. Welcome, friends. Welcome. Welcome. We're going to do another tropical design today because I have summer fever right now. We are getting ready to go camping and it's going to be heating up very hot next week in the high 90s and I am feeling all the summer vibes. So let me just straighten this out a little bit. It's always hard to get the right camera angle. If I'm in the frame, just let me know and we are going to get started with a method that we haven't done yet. Hey, Kelly. Hello, friend. Hello, everyone. So happy to have you. I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. Hey, Shannon. Thank you. And Tamara from Elizabeth from Ohio. Bonnie. Oh, Sally. So happy that you're here, friend. Laura, I don't do the dragon wreaths, but I can refer you to my friend Shannon, who's on here with Shannon Feeling Crafty. She has done quite a few of the dragon wreaths, and she can help you with that, I'm sure. Because I have not done a dragon wreath. It's not really my thing, but I know Shannon's done quite a few, and yeah, she can totally. She's got some really cool dragon reads that she's done. And I also have another friend on here, Patty, that's not here, but she comes on and she might have a tutorial. Shannon, do you have a tutorial on your YouTube channel? Or you've done some things live. Yeah, Shannon's done quite a few and they're spectacular. So I would definitely message her and she can either, I'm sure she can help you out making one or showing you how to make one. But yeah, that's your dragon wreath girl right there. Hey, Linda and Michelle, welcome. All right. And Lisa. So today, all right, Diane, I'm glad you're here. Great. Yeah, there's quite a few creators that have done that. And but like I said, I know Shannon's done some really amazing ones that I've seen. All right, we're gonna get started. And we're going to do another tropical design. I think we're going to this is going to be one of the designs that like the mesh method is going to be the star of the show, so I don't want to add a bunch of stuff to it, but I am going to add the sign. Hopefully we'll kind of put it towards the middle so you can really see all that mesh, and we're just going to keep it simple with the sign and some beautiful a bow with this gorgeous ribbon. I know we used this ribbon with another live that we did. I absolutely love it. And I haven't had a chance to use this one yet. So we're going to make a bow with these two ribbons here. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's actually a dress from Walmart. I love Walmart. I'm a Walmart gal. And I have these pipe cleaners cut in thirds, and I'm pretty sure hopefully they're not going to be too small. But I thought if I cut them in thirds, then I won't have to clip them off when we're done, but I'll probably end up having to clip a little bit. Oh, I know, Courtney, I love this pink ombre too. If you haven't seen this is a staple at Hobby Lobby. And I'm telling you, this ombre pink is so fun to use, and it's great for like tropical designs, Valentine's Day, flamingo designs, all kinds of stuff. Oh, you got yours on Timo, but it's just fantastic. I love it. I love anything ombre, and I wanted to pick out something that was going to go with what we're doing here. And I'm not opposed to Hobby Lobby mesh. I've been doing actually a lot of designs lately with some Hobby Lobby mesh. Yeah, I love the blue too, Shannon. I really love that blue because it has all the different colors of the ocean. It's great for ocean designs. I almost used it for the one that I just did, but let me tell you, friends, the tutorial that's coming out this Sunday is probably one of my favorites of all time. So, I am just absolutely in love with it, and I'm really excited. I'm finishing up the tutorial on it, and it will be uploaded this Sunday. And I hope that you all enjoy it. It's a really fun one. All right. So we're going to get started. If I miss any of your messages, I'll go back and try to answer any questions. And then just a couple things I just want to mention. I know last live a couple times it got interrupted. I don't know if it was on the internet side, the YouTube side. I don't know, but I really wasn't sure, and now I know. I thought it wasn't going to save, and anyway, I learned a lot from last live. So if that happens again, if it starts buffering for some reason, let's knock on wood that doesn't happen. But if it does, now I'll just even though I couldn't close out of that live, it'll eventually close out on its own. So I'll just start a new live if that happens, just so you know. If you see buffering, just come back to the new live. And if I happen to freeze, that's happened sometimes in lives too. Just hang in there, and it'll come back. So just want to get that out of the way, and we're going to get started. Hi, Lady Rivers. Welcome. Hope everyone's having a great day. Oh, thank you, Kelly. So sweet. There's just ones that just hit you where you're like, "Oh my gosh, this is my favorite." And this is definitely one of those ones that I have it already hanging up in my house, and I love it so much. It's so fun and it's so easy. Now, this is where I wish I had enough space over here. I need to wish I had, I'm trying to think if I had a little basket or something. It'd be a lot easier if I had a basket to put one of these mesh in, but we're going to make it work. We'll make it work because we're going to double this up. And we are going to do a method, which is the bubble method. I don't know if anyone's familiar. I'm sure you're familiar with it. It's one that we haven't done live yet, and I like to just try out different methods and demonstrate different things. Then we have it. I try to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and so we haven't done this one live, and I thought it'd be fun to do it live with this ombre mesh. Sorry, let me get my I got mesh all over the place. Let me just roll this up a little bit. This is where I need just a little bit more room to have a basket because you could put your mesh in the basket, one roll and one roll out of the basket. And then it's a lot easier when you're trying to double up things. Okay. So I'm going to very gently just set these down here. Sorry, friends. If you know me, it's very tight quarters in here. And let me get this. I do not have one of those large crafting rooms. Okay, there we go. That should work out good right there. Okay. We are tight quarters in here, but you know what? I make the best with what I have. Let's see. We've got Courtney for sharing the mini tulip wreath. Oh, Courtney, that's gonna be so fun. She's gonna love it. I made the one that I have me holding it with the paper wrapper. I made that for my daughter-in-law's graduation. And I just thought I brought that instead of flowers, and I just thought it's so fun. And it's really fun when you finish it to wrap it in that paper. You could just get some of that paper, and I want to say that I might have YouTubed it, like how to wrap like a floral bouquet, and it taught me how to fold the paper and everything, and then I wrapped it, and it just looks so real. So yeah, have fun with that, and make sure that you share it with us in the community page. I'd love to see it. And that's so great because you could do any colors you want. You could do solids. You can really do her favorite colors. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. And the mini one goes a lot faster. And also, if you do that one in a lot of these tutorials I did a long time ago, that one was over 3 years ago. And that one I doubled up the mesh, but you don't have to double up the mesh. Like if you have better quality mesh, you do not have to do that extra step. That one I fused, yeah, I went doubled up the colors. And Linda says your broadcast only fills up a third of your screen. There should be a little at the corner, I believe. If anybody can help me out on this, there might be like a little line or something where you hit and it takes you to full screen. I'm good, Lady Rivers. I don't have my coffee today. I have my Diet 7 Up. I didn't have time to make it, so and I've just been craving something sweet lately, and that just the Diet 7 Up hits the spot for me when I craving something sweet. Yeah, I'm sure somebody will be able to help you out with that, Linda. Just play with the things down at the bottom corner, and it there should be something that takes you to full screen. Bottom right corner, tap on the screen and it shows up. Thank you, Sue. You guys are always awesome helping me out with these things that I don't know how it works on because I'm live and I don't things aren't the same over here than they are on your side. Okay, so we're going to do it. I always name the bars from the outside going in, and we're only going to be using the number 3 bar for this one. So right now, let's just get our mesh started at the end here. And I'm going to be bringing my pipe cleaners under for this method. Because this is a little bit different than the poof method. It's a bubble method. And it just has a really neat effect. And it's kind of, well, it's not kind of, it is the same method that I did for my popsicle wreath. And I just thought it'd be really fun to do a regular bubble wreath because it was fun doing that method. Oh, Lady Rivers, I see that you're feeling better, friend. I love to hear you back to your crafting and your angel wing, your purple one that you shared turned out so beautiful. And make sure that you share the cross wreath with us as well. I love that you're back to crafting. I think that's awesome. Crafting just makes everything better. and it is getting toasty. We had some beautiful weather these last couple weeks, really spring-like. We had some rain, and now it's going to be in the high 90s, and it's already starting to sweat already. So we got to get all our filters clean and get our air condition all ready to ramp up here. Hey, Linda, welcome, friend. Okay, so we're doubling up our mesh and we're going to do 8-inch poofs or 8-inch bubbles, I guess, what we're doing here. So I'm just sliding my hand to the 8-inch mark here. And this one should go fairly fast. And I'm just bringing my pipe cleaner up on that number 3 bar. And I'm going to go right at that 8-inch mark. And you're not going to see the pipe cleaner, so it really doesn't matter which color you use. And then we're just going to bend that down, just like that. And then we slide it. And we're basically doing that same thing all the way around. It's freezing in Michigan, Debbie. Imagine that. Do you guys ever get warm weather? I've seen some pictures of people where there's tons of snow still. The temps are good for now. Well, hopefully all the storms and everything is going to go past you here and you're going to have that beautiful weather real soon here. And then we'll all be complaining how hot it is. So if you're watching right now and you're not on the chat, if anybody's watching and you're not subscribed to my channel, you can always hit that subscribe button right down below. And I go live every week, although next week I will not be going live because I will be camping for my Mother's Day camping trip. And I release a new tutorial every Sunday. So I'd love to have you here on my channel, and all we're doing is just pushing it together. So it's different than the poof method. And I just love, like I said, the look of it. It's just a really neat look. If you've done the bubble wrap or the bubble wrap, if you've done the bubble method, let me know in the comments what you think of it. Your granddaughter saw, oh my goodness. Holy smokes, that's cold. Woo! Time to cozy on up, right? Get a nice cup of hot chocolate. Hi, Phyllis. Oh, Lady Rivers, we'll see you later. Thanks for popping in, friend. You know I'll share this in the community tab tomorrow. And that's all we're doing. See, we're pushing those bubbles together, and it's just going to give a really fun look. No worries, Lady River. I understand. It's starting to get a very busy time for people during the summer, spring, summer. I know that's when things start slowing down on social media because people are out doing their stuff, and I get it. I understand. But I'll still be here plugging away. Um through the busy times, through the slow times, you'll find me here crafting. Although I have to admit, it does get very hard for me in the summertime to to craft because I want to be outside enjoying all the things. But I have to keep I have to keep going because I am worked hard to grow my channel and I gotta keep going through the slow and the busy. All right, so we're getting there. It just has, look at that pretty ombre. I just love it. Nice, Linda. It's a really fun technique. I really love it. Yes, it's been around for it's nothing new. It's been around. I just haven't done this live here and I thought it would be fun to do it. Sometimes I start craving certain methods and then I'll get burned out of other methods. Right now, one of my favorite method is the folded ruffle. Hands down, that is my favorite method. I like that method better than the cruffle method right now. So I'll just go on different kicks, and then I'll start missing certain methods, like the traditional poof method, and then I'll do a poof wreath or something, that I haven't done in a while. But I've been wanting to do a bubble method since I did that popsicle wreath. Yes, Jean, that's why I'm keeping this very simple with we're not doing tons of embellishments because there's certain methods like this that the mesh is the star of the show. You don't need to add all the stuff. And that's why we're going to keep this very, very simple. Oh, thank you, Courtney. I appreciate that. That was so fun. I just had a blast making that. And that had been on my Pinterest board for a long time. And every year I was not able to get to it. And I just felt so accomplished to get to that this year. Because that's what I like to do is usually start out with a design I wasn't able to get to. But for some reason, I just had a hard time getting to that for a long time. And it did not disappoint. It was so fun. Oh, thank you, Tamara. Happy Mother's Day to all of you out there too. All the mothers, grandmothers. I am going to get spoiled camping. My husband's been working so hard getting everything ready and getting all of our you know, meals prepped, and I pretty much just get treated like a princess up there. Maybe that's why I do this every Mother's Day. I don't have to lift a finger, and I love it. Just relaxing and doing what I love, which is being on the lake, kayaking till that sun comes down. It's my favorite thing ever. Oh, first time grandma. Congratulations, Courtney. That's so special. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. I cannot wait for that day to come for me. Hi, Crystal. That is going to be a very, very special Mother's Day for all of you this year. Okay, so we're going to do 7 bubbles here per section. And all as I'm doing is measuring 8 inches. I know it's probably hard to see from your side, but I'm coming on that number 3 bar. I name them from the outside going in, and we're just following that number 3 bar until we make it all the way around this wreath, and that we'll have plenty of mesh if we keep it at 7 bubbles per section. Oh, I can't wait, Jean and Linda. My son and daughter, my oldest son and daughter-in-law got married. They just had their year anniversary. So I am hoping that these babies are going to be coming soon. but they're both in their careers right now, and went through a bunch of college and grad school and all that stuff. So I think they're enjoying being in their careers right now, and then it's all going to come. They both want kids really bad. And I just think it's funny, my oldest son, because I have 3 boys and he wants a girl. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I just thought that's cute that he wants a girl for his first child. He's probably like, man, I grew up around my brothers. I can't, I need some girl energy. But he's gonna realize if he has a girl, they're a lot harder to raise than boys, in my opinion. Oh, thank you, Linda, for reminding everybody. If Linda's saying if everyone cannot forget to give this live a thumbs up. Um, I appreciate that. I have not been in the algorithm, in the very good part of the algorithm lately, and I am chalking it up to just this time of year when things start getting slower. But all of that helps. Commenting, emojis. I know it's sometimes it sounds silly, but like, share, subscribe, all that stuff helps with the algorithm. And you got 3 girls now and a grandson. Oh my goodness. That you are so blessed. Bo- Bob says we're too loud, Debbie. Bob and Carl need to talk. Yes, Linda. I like I said, I don't have girls, but I have watched some of my friends when they had girls, and I was like, whew, your one girl was more work than 3 of my boys put together. But yeah, you've got the whole emotional side. I don't know. Boys were just so easy. My boys were just very easy. Easy breezy. You have 4 sisters and a brother. Oh my gosh, Shannon, I didn't realize you had a brother too. He's the only one with a daughter. Oh, I did not know that, friend. I knew you had sisters. Wow. That is so cool. You came from a big family. Must have been a lot of fun. Ta-ta-da. And Mr. T is over there snoring away. He has been lazy bones the last couple days. Super lazy. I don't know if he's going through a growth spurt or what, but he is just seems like he sleeps like most of the day. You have 2 of each, 2 brothers, 1 sister. Aw, so fun. 4 brothers and 3 sisters. Wow. Aw. Debbie. Oh. I love your centerpiece that you made, Debbie. If you haven't checked that one out on the community page, oh my goodness. You should definitely put those in that booth that you were talking about, because those would be a huge, huge hit for Mother's Day. That was stunning. I have yet to do a centerpiece. I had big plans and it just didn't work out for spring. And then I wanted to do one for 4th of July, and that didn't work out. So hopefully I'll be able to get to one soon. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. Really, just really perfect choices of your florals and your greenery and the little butterflies. So pretty. No, I can't imagine 6 kids running around. It was just me and my brother. Hey, Donna, welcome. So next Thursday I won't be live. I will continue my lives after the following Thursday. I've been working really hard to get my tutorials finished. Who's here? No idea who's in the house by now. Lucas? Bye. Love you. It's pretty much how it is when you have a 21-year-old. It's hi, bye, be safe. You're going to Carter's hamburger parking lot and open your truck. Hey. Well, there you go. That's perfect. Hey Deb, welcome. Glad you made a friend. We're doing a simple design today. We're doing the bubble method and we're using a 14-inch. No, Linda, this is 2 rolls. I have them stacked on top of each other. I really wanted it to be just super full, and so you can really see that ombre color. So pretty. And this is from Hobby Lobby, so you can always get this when it's on sale for very inexpensive. And they also have a beautiful blue ombre too, which is really pretty to work with. And Courtney, I'm measuring the bubbles 8 inches. And I'm doing 7 bubbles per section, which will allow us to do the 1 roll of each here without having to run out of mesh. And not to mention, if we did any more, it would just be too tight, and we really want to see those bubbles because this is going to be the star of the show. So we're not going to be adding a bunch of stuff to it. I mean, we're going to add a sign and a small bow. And that's about it because we want this to really to stand out. Ah, Deccan darling. Hey friends. How you doing? Long time. Nice to see you, friend. I have a hard time processing your new name right now when I see that. Now it's like, okay, now I'm getting used to the new name. And yes, we're doing And Debbie, you don't have to try to not to talk too much. We love you interacting with us and everybody else. So we have, okay, there was our 7. So that's with 2 sections already. And we're making our way around and we're attaching to the number 3 bar. I always name it from the outside going in, and we're bringing our pipe cleaner under. Oh, am I back in your algorithm? Isn't it crazy? Like I stopped seeing, like when you had reached out to me on YouTube. I had it when you said I was out of your algorithm. You had been out of my algorithm too, and it's just crazy how it does that. Right now, the algorithm has not been my friend. So I'm hoping I could get back in there pretty soon here. Had 17 children together. Holy smokes. And then adopted twin newborn baby. Oh gosh. Bless them. Wow. That is amazing. Yes, I think that is consistency is definitely key when it comes to any of the algorithms. But it's a very slow time right now too. When it starts hitting spring and summer, it slows down. The views slow down, all of it slows down because people usually aren't on like they are during fall and Christmas. Hi Patricia, welcome. Debbie. I need one of those too, Debbie. Send one my way. Wow, Lori, that is just incredible. Does anybody have any plans for summer? Any vacations planned? We're trying to figure out what we're going to do. We usually do something in July. So we're either going to go to Oklahoma or we're going to take a cruise. Well, everybody could usually if you type the handles that you see here, Linda, are going to be the same handles on YouTube. So you could go to like Shannon Phil Crafty, Dadgum Darling, and you'll find their YouTube channels as well. You're leaving on a cruise on Saturday. Oh, I'm so jealous. Where are you going? What port are you leaving from? Give me all the details. I love cruising. You only live in an hour and a half from Panama City. Oh, nice. Thank you, Patricia. Appreciate that. I need all the scoop on the cruise. Deb, how many days? Where are you going? What port? I just start dreaming about cruising. I just love it so much. Either you love them or they're not for you. And I love everything about them. So fun. Except I'm sure it's not so fun with the ones that are stuck on it right now on one of those with that hantavirus. Oh, that would be special, Debbie. Taking a trip with your grandson to Italy from Fort Lauderdale on Princess, going to Bahamas, San Juan, St. Martin. Oh my gosh. I am so jealous. I haven't done that one yet. That is on my list for sure. Well, you have a fabulous time. Laura, you and Carr are going to go to Italy after he retires next year. That's exciting. How fun. You guys could do all kinds of fun stuff with him being retired. I don't know. Vito and Lucy might be very sad if you leave. Do you board them or does somebody come and watch them when you guys do stuff? Oh, they're going to England. That's fun. Oh my gosh. You did get the insurance and something happened? Wow. You broke your leg? How did you do that? How scary. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because I can imagine what that bill would have been like if you didn't have the insurance. I've never got it because I always think, nothing's gonna happen. But gosh, yeah, that time that it does, right? They go to the doggy spa with all their friends. Aw. I need to get Turbo. I need to get him in a doggy daycare so he can make some friends. But they say he does good when we have to put him in the border. They said he does good. I'm sure he enjoys it, but it's not one where you have cameras and you can see what's going on. Hi, Betty. Welcome, friend. Oh my gosh, Sally. That you I am so happy you had insurance. That would have been one expensive helicopter flight and medical bill if you didn't. Oh man, what a bummer. What day did that happen on? Was it towards the end or towards the beginning? Yes, I can imagine. I can only imagine, Kelly, from what my friends, what I see them going through, especially at that going through all the teenage years and the hormones and all that. Oh, that's so sweet of you to raise her. And I'm sorry about your sister. We're almost done with the third section. And if you're watching right now and you're not subscribed to my channel, you can just hit that button right down below and it will take you right to my YouTube channel. I'd love to have you. I've been on YouTube for 4 years now, and there's quite a lot of tutorials on there, going through many different seasons a few times. So you just scroll down and hopefully you'll find something that might catch your eye that you want to make. All right, here we have three sections. And don't you just think that ombre mesh is so pretty? I love ombre mesh. It is so fun to work with. So pretty. Oh, bummer. It happened on the second day. Oh, that's a bummer. Thank you, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate you, friend. All that stuff helps. Thumbs up, like, emojis. Because I am hoping to get back in that algorithm. Lori, no. No hot date. Thank you, friend. No hot date. Our hot date's gonna be camping here in a few days. I threw on this Walmart dress. I bought a couple Walmart dresses and I thought it'd be fun because we're doing a tropical theme to wear my tropical dress. Patricia, thank you. This is from Hobby Lobby. And we're doubling it up so you can really see that beautiful ombre. I love using this is one of my go-to meshes that they have there. They also have it in a blue ombre too. And it's great. You could use it for Valentine's Day, Easter. You could do it for, anything, summer. Oh, thank you, Lisa. It's about time I updated that profile picture, huh? I was so sick of that old picture. So we went to visit my daughter-in-law and my son, and she's the one that can always get pictures for us. If it wasn't for her, I'd have zero pictures of our family. And so I said, "Can you please take some new photos? Because I am so sick of these old ones." And so, yeah, she happened to catch that one, and his head was just, and I was like obsessed with that picture. That head tilt just gets me every time with pugs. I mean, it just melts your heart when they go, "Oh." It's so cute. That's okay, Linda. We'll see you next time, Linda. I won't be here next Thursday. I'll be camping. But I will schedule the live for the following Thursday after that. Oh, I know, Lori. It's my favorite thing to do. I love camping. And where we go, it's the lake that I normally go kayaking. It's a fishing lake. The water is so fresh and crisp, and I think it's like mountain runoff. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's peaceful, it's quiet. And we like to go during the week. Like we go Sunday and stay during the week, and then we come home on the weekend on Friday when everybody's coming in for the weekend. So there's been a couple years where the loop that we were on, we were the only people in the loop, and it was heaven. Heaven. I'm hoping Turbo has grown out of his barking at everybody that walks by phase. Yes, Yes, Patricia. I cannot say no to that face at all. He just melts my heart every time. So yes, I am going to be enjoying 5 days of R and it is spiking up. It's going to be like 98 degrees and it's just perfect for what I like. I love it when it's like that and you're at the lake, especially with that water so crisp and refreshing. And I'll be out there on my kayak, and then what I like to do is just relax until I follow the sun as it's setting, and it starts getting narrow and narrow, and I stay inside that little light. It's my favorite thing. And I haven't kayaked at all. Usually I start kayaking in February and I haven't gone at all. I have been way too busy trying to keep up around here. I've been struggling lately, friends. I'm not gonna lie. I've been struggling to keep up with everything. It's been a lot. I finally get ahead and then I fall back behind, but I really need to stay ahead this summer because I do not want to be spending my weekends in this not that I don't love my crafting studio, but not when it's summertime outside. It's 50 but sunny all day, and your hot flashes make you feel warm in the cold weather. Yeah, so you're thankful for that weather. Oh, yeah. Oh, those are no fun at all. You're scared of aluminum fishing boats? Did you have something that happened to you before on one of those? Well, what's nice about this lake, it's a fishing lake, so you can't have speedboats on there. So it's a very peaceful, serene lake, and the boats can't go over a certain speed limit. So it's perfect for kayaking. Yes, it is, Patricia. I believe usually my boys can make it out, and my husband always does a big seafood boil for the first night for Mother's Day. But I think that my oldest son has to work unless they're just telling me that and they're going to surprise me with him. But I don't know. But I know two out of the three will be there. So and my daughter-in-law's parents. So that'll be they're all coming up for Mother's Day. Hey Sylvia, welcome. Oh yeah, it's very unstable and they're not very comfortable. They don't unless you have those cushy seats in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're doing 7 per section. And I need to cut a few more of these. It's just such a fun, pretty method. I love it. I was videotaping jet ski fiasco. Oh, I remember that, Deb. Wasn't that your husband? Or didn't somebody get hurt and you were laughing? And then everybody was on you, but wasn't that a couple summers ago? I think I remember that when we were talking through the messenger. Oh, good, Donna. That's nice. Always nice to be able to catch up with family. Was that your husband, Debbie? but we're making our way through. This is a fast one. I'm just making sure I get my 8 inches so everything stays uniform, nice, and all the bubbles are the same height. I love water sports. We just don't have a boat. I wish that's the one thing I wish that we had is a boat because I would be on that lake every weekend. Yeah, but you didn't know he was drowning on your defense. You were just recording. Bye, Lori. I'll share tomorrow. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend, friends. Thanks for coming. Say hi to Carl. All right, one more, and we're down to 2 sections left. Is there anybody that's here that is new to my channel? If you can let me know in the comments, or if you're silently watching and you might feel like popping in the comments, we'd love to hear from you. And there is nothing wrong with silently watching at all. I love having each and every one of you here to support me on this journey. I think what I'm going to do, because when I get to the year, which will be in a couple months of me going live, I think I'm going to start doing some giveaways because I should have my email list by then. And I'm going to start doing some special giveaways when I reach certain milestones. Hi, Vicky. Welcome. So happy to have you here, friends. Welcome. We are building a community over here, and I try to do something a little different every week. And we just if you ever have any questions, you can post them in the chat and I can help answer them, as well as the followers that are on the chat. They answer a lot of questions as well. And it's just a really fun community that we're building over here. And we're so happy to have you. You've used zip ties before. Yeah, you can use zip ties. Oh, thank you, Lisa. We love having you as well, friend. We love having everyone here and helping us build our community and just all sharing in our love for crafting, because we all got that crafting bug, and we have a lot of crafters on here. And there's a lot of people too that used to craft and can't craft as much anymore and enjoy watching it. And then we just we have all kinds of followers, which makes it just an awesome, awesome community here. Oh, Tamara, you're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are the best, I tell you. You guys are the ones that keep me going. You are the fuel of the fire that keeps me going here. Betty, how it's calculated is I pull out a calculator and I calculated well I'd have to pull my calculator out, but it was I did 7 sections and they're 8 inches. So there's 56 inches by times 6 sections, which I think came to like 350 something. And there's 380 inches on a 10-yard roll. So I knew that I was going to have enough for to use the one roll to make it around the whole wreath. And that's the same method I'll do if I have, like, say I preloaded a pancake wreath for 12 pipe cleaners. I'll do the same thing. I'll divide my 360 divided by 12, and it will tell me how many inches I could cut my mesh at. Because those I like to get the longest that I can. And if it's something with 18 inches, same type of thing is what I do. It's just a whole calculation. Now, some rolls fall a little shy, so sometimes you might want to cut a little bit shorter, but I've had really good luck with almost all the rolls that I've been using lately. There's times I thought I fell short, but there was one that had fallen on the floor or something and I didn't see it. Yes, crafting is a good bug to have. So yeah, it's just you just calculate it with your calculator when you're doing stuff. Especially when you're trying to get the really long pieces like in a pancake ruffle. I like to have those really long as I can get them. And that way, you know, you have enough mesh to do what you're trying to do without having to go into that second roll. Because we know how expensive everything's starting to get. It's not cheap to craft anymore. And now I'm hearing just the crazy shipping prices with the fuel and everything else. So yeah, it's definitely not cheap to ship wreaths and all that kind of stuff. Bye or hi Debbie. Welcome, friend. Welcome. We're doing a bubble wreath, and this is what we have so far. We're doing 8-inch long and 8-inch bubbles, and we're doing 7 bubbles per section. And I have 2 rolls of pink ombre Hobby Lobby mesh on top of each other. Which is good for 21-inch mesh. I probably would not cut the 21-inch mesh in half. I think that would just be a hot mess. But I'm sure has anybody done the bubble with the 21-inch mesh? I you probably could. Yeah, you could do the bubble with the 20-inch 1-inch mesh. They would it would be pretty big. Oh, Debbie. I thought you were done ordering for a while. Oh, you were down in your basement. realizing you had so much stuff, but isn't that what we all do? I'm not going to order anything, and then we order stuff. That's what I told myself. No more orders for a while, and then I placed that summer order with the tropical ribbon. Oh, thank you, Lisa. You accidentally got too many of the 21-inch rolls, Betty. I need to start doing some more tutorials with the 21-inch mesh. Because I get people ask me that a lot. And the only tutorials I haven't really worked that much with that. I've just did I've done a couple flowers. I did the giant daisy, which was really fun to do the daisy petal with that big mesh. And I did another big flower, a poinsettia or something like that. And then I think the only other time that I used it is probably like over 3 years ago in a Christmas tutorial. I used it for the base, like a poof base, the poof method. But other than that, I have not really worked with the 21-inch mesh that much. I do have a roll over here that I bought. So I'm going to have to start coming up with, showing some different ways that you can use that mesh. Start researching on that a little bit more. Because I have seen a lot of people that have used it like cruffles, where you put it in your wreath frame, and like you pinch it here and pinch it there, and then it comes up like a cruffle. But I just personally haven't worked with it that much, other than those flowers, like I said, in that one poof method. So I'll have to start checking out some different things because I do have a really pretty roll that I want to use. So I'll figure out something that we can do with that 21-inch mesh. This is 10-inch, Sylvia. This is a from Hobby Lobby. It's a pink ombre mesh. And I'm using two rolls stacked on top of each other, and it's 10-inch. This is one of their staples they have at Hobby Lobby all the time. They also have it in a blue, which I think I'm going to use. I have some of that blue. I'll probably end up doing a tutorial, some sort of ocean theme with this bubble method with that blue. And I like using this for Valentine's Day, Easter, summer. It's very versatile. You did the jute bubbles with a 21-inch mesh? Oh, on a candy cane, huh? Yeah, I bet that was very poofy. Betty, you hear sale, you're like, boom, I'm out of here. I don't know if the stuff's on sale this week. I get twisted around. I went in one week and it wasn't on sale, but I still thought I was going to use it. And I didn't use it that week. And I brought it back and I got the price check on it, which I was very happy about. Because just that price check alone on the mesh that I bought was $18. So it was worth taking that trip back, not to order anymore. That is so hard. I know. That wish list gets so big on Craft Outlet. I have been working. I know, I think I told you all about I started that's another reason why I've been a little MIA on social media. I haven't been able to engage like I normally do is I started I told you I started gutting my extra crafting space and then I got super overwhelmed and I just kind of stopped, and everything was just a hot mess over there. And my son has just been on me because that's where his area is with his computers and his bike and all that. And so Saturday we tackled it together, moved this big old antique dresser out of there, and it freed up tons more space. I got all my everything, just I went through everything and it's all back in order. I just need to get 3 more of those racks, couple more totes, and everything has been completely gone through. And it felt so good to get that done before the heat hit, because once the heat hit, I would have been done. But luckily, we had a couple weeks where it was very rainy, kind of drizzly, kind of cooler weather, and it was really motivating to get over there. Just felt good to finally get that done and not hanging over my head. So now I feel a lot better about going into the next seasons, knowing where everything is and not when you can't find something, but you know you have it and you have to buy it again. So now I know where everything is. Thank you, Unique Classy Scoops. I appreciate that, friend. Are you talking about the Lisa? Are you talking about the blue ombre? I can show it to you. Where is that? I have it right over here. Let me show you what it looks like. This is what their blue ombre. It's really pretty. It's perfect for like ocean designs. I almost used this. I was that close to using this in my tutorial that's coming out on Sunday, which I am thrilled about. I was doing a happy dance. It's my favorite. I honestly can say that. I think that's one of my favorite ones out of all my tutorials, is the one that's coming out this Sunday. So I hope that you all will come over and give it some love, because I'm really excited about that. Okay, so this is what we have. Look at how pretty that mesh and this method is. This is why we don't want to cover up the stuff. I am so sick of covering up my wreaths with all kinds of ribbon, and you can't see the beautiful mesh and the techniques. So I've been scaling back on that department lately, and I like it when the mesh is the star of the show. I really do. And this is definitely the star of the show. I mean, that's so pretty. I'm hoping that sign, I think we're going to do the sign more in the middle so we could still see all the beautiful bubbles that are around it. Yes, no problem, Lisa. So yeah, run to Hobby Lobby, get it at 40% off. Stock up. This is a good one to use for nativity wreaths too. No, Crystal, I don't go live on Sunday, but I release tutorials, my step-by-step tutorials every Sunday. And they're not, it's not like this. It's the tutorial where I'm filming everything here and things are edited and you could fast forward. You could just get through the tutorial very quick if you want. I mean, some of my tutorials are a little bit longer, but some of them just take time. But yeah, it's basically a step by step tutorial is what I release every Sunday. Now, like here, we're live, we're making stuff, and we're chatting, so it's different than a tutorial, but we still are making it. We're still making something. Okay, so Yeah, Lisa, it's Sundays. I don't go live, but if you go on my channel on Sundays and go under the video tab, that's where you're going to see the new tutorial every week. All the tutorials are under the video tab, all the lives are under the live tab. And if you ever miss a live, you can always watch the replay of any of my lives. And if you're ever watching the replay, just put hashtag replay so I know that you're there, giving it some love, and it really helps me. Because having a live on my channel is just, it's very similar to having a tutorial. It's all about uh, watch time and all that kind of stuff as far as the monetization side goes. So that's why it's just awesome if, if you guys miss stuff that you can you could and I like that the lives, they don't go away. Like Facebook, they go away after 90 days. And YouTube, they're here forever. And some people prefer lives over tutorials, and some people don't like the lives and prefer the tutorials. So it's nice to have a mix of everything. Yeah, so just every Sunday, I try sometimes if I'm scrambling that week or I have to wake up Sunday and finish something, but I generally try to have them done and scheduled to be released at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time every Sunday. So that's when you'll see something new. And if there's any ocean mermaid lovers out there, you're going to want to check out this Sunday's tutorial, and you're going to want to run to Hobby Lobby because that's where I got I got the mesh and the mermaid from Hobby Lobby. 40% off. Where's 40%? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Lisa. Well, every other week the mesh and ribbon goes on sale for 40% off. So it's like clockwork. Every other week they have it on sale. So just make sure you hit it at the right. If you look online, it'll tell you what's on sale that week. And it'll be like the florals, the mesh ribbon, 40% off. And now we're coming on to that last section here. Oh, it goes away after 30 days. I thought it was 90 days. Wow. I don't like how they changed it to that. But yeah, it's nice that you can upload them on YouTube. I finally figured out how to do that. That took some work. I could not figure that out for nothing, and I had to Google it, and then I finally figured it out, and I uploaded one of my lives on my YouTube channel. But it was work to figure that out because I am not very tech savvy with stuff like that. It was a process. It wasn't just like simple, like push a button and it was downloaded. You got to go to a certain thing and certain settings under Facebook. I know, Shannon. I just thought I would try to figure it out on my own because I really I have to start figuring out like things like that without relying on people. I remember trying to download all that stuff to Google Docs one time. I had to get my son to help me, and when I did that summit, and I want to learn how to do that without having to ask. But that's what's good about summer and when everything starts slowing down with the algorithm is it's a good time to learn that kind of stuff and to to work on things that I need to work on, like my email list and a lot of the technical stuff that I've been avoiding that I have to fix. It's a good time to get all that done. Yes, Angel. I am just lately I've been just not wanting to do that because I'm just I've done a couple designs and I had the most beautiful mesh, and then by the time I was done I was like, you couldn't even see the mesh. Like what why did I even use that mesh? So yeah, lately I've been scaling back on all the ribbon and stuff, and just kind of like if I have a nice mesh or like this is I love this method. I just think it's so cool looking. And I'm not gonna fill it up with a bunch of stuff. All right, so we got three. We're getting down there on the roll. So this is why we did seven. Let's see if my math was correct. Because sometimes the rolls aren't going to have the full 10 yards, but usually they're pretty good. Yes, Sally, please. I definitely need a secretary. I am the worst. I know how to do my iPad and my iPhone, but when it comes to my like computer, oh gosh, no, I'm awful with that. And unfortunately, that's where there's a lot of features that I can't access on my iPad that I have to really learn how to do the computer part of it. So that's my goal this summer is to become tech savvy, figure out that email list. My business coach's mouth just dropped open when she heard that I didn't have my email list. Because that is one thing that I should have had done a long time ago. And I tried to figure it out once and I came really close and then I stopped because I just couldn't. I got overwhelmed. Oh, Debbie, you're going to have fun with that. Now you got to figure out how to work it, right? I really need to get a laptop too, but that'll be a whole fiasco of figuring out how it works. The business books Computer for Dummies. Ooh, I need that book. I will have to check that out. Shannon says I have put a solid color underneath before doing this method to save the pattern mesh. Oh, well, that's good to help fill up the wreath frame. When you showed another two section, it looked like a horseshoe. You're a Colts fan. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so next week everything's on sale. So next week everybody can run and grab your mesh, grab your mermaid for if you're a mermaid lover for my next tutorial. We're on the last couple bubbles here. And also, I don't know if you all know this too, but if you go when stuff's on sale and like say they're out of whatever you're looking for, whatever color mesh that they normally have, you could have them write you up a thing at the register. So they'll order it for you and you'll still get the sale price, which is nice. And then they'll call you when it's in. Hi, Laura. Does anybody know if the patriotic stuff's on sale yet? Oh, look at my calculation was correct. Look at that. So yeah, when you're calculating these things, just pull out your calculator and it will help you knowing that the 10 yards is 360 inches. And then you just divide it by how whatever you're doing. How many pipe cleaners you're using, how many, per section. The mermaid, Glenda, it's in their ocean section. It's like a metal sign, I think it is, or just like a metal mermaid decoration. And it's something that they have there all the time. It's like a staple there. I'm gonna move this one over. Yeah, it's in the ocean section. And then I got the mesh there too that they have this really pretty it's like a cream, almost like a cream mesh. It looks very beachy. It's different than their tan one. It's more like a cream. And then I use the blue and the turquoise. And then I got some of the nautical rope from the Dollar Tree. And then I used some different shells and embellishments, some florals. And I use this technique that I think that you're all gonna enjoy. It's very easy and it has a really pretty effect. I had a lot of fun making it. Are you talking about when you use a bunch of ribbon, Patricia? Okay. So that was all of that. Just making sure. Still might have to pull this over because this is where we started it. And I think I need to get it over the other side of it so it covers in this little gap a little bit better. I'm going to pull it over. Pulling it closer to that piece where we started so I can fill in this little gap. Yeah, well, make sure it's on sale, Glenda. I think somebody said next week it's on sale. But I don't know. I lost track since I got my last stuff. So that's what we had left. And I'm just going to pull this piece that we cut back to the back. Try to get that little area so you can't see that. And I'm going to use a pipe cleaner to go around the frame here with this. Good night, Sally. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Yes, we'll see you in a couple weeks, friend. Sylvia says, can you show the roll of mesh up close? Yeah, I could show. You mean the blue roll? That's what it looks like. It has the different color variations. Do you want the code off the item number? I can read it to you. Do you have a pen? And if they don't have that, like I said, if it's on sale that week, you could say, this is what I'm looking for, the item number, and they'll order it for you. You got it. Okay, good. So this is exactly the same. It's just pink. All right. So we made our base. Look at how fun that is with the ombre. And what's nice with this method is you don't even have to poof out the poofs. I just did a little bit so the ends weren't tucked, but that was it because then you slide it all. Okay, I'll read it and type it in. Thank you, Betty. The item number is 1559434. 1559434. Yes, they're from Hobby Lobby. And then the pink item number is 1559442. And that's for the pink ombre. And it's a staple that they usually always have there. And like I said, you could always have them order it for you if they happen to be out. Pink 1559442. Yep. And the blue is 1559434. Okay, so now what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to keep it very simple with the sign. Try not to cover up all the mesh. And a very simple small bow. I thought this sign would be cute for this. It's from Dollar Tree. I think I'm going to put it in the middle or slightly to the right, maybe, so we could put a tiny bow. Like it's cute just like that with like no bow. I think that's cute. Okay, so let me get my glue gun and we're going to get the sign prepped and then we'll make the bow. And we'll see if we like the bow. If we think it's too much, then we'll just leave the sign. And let's just get this prepped real quick. Sorry, I didn't have time to prep it beforehand, but it won't take long. And for those that know me, I do not like the holes in my signs. So I like to get these little stickers from